that. Is it Eddie Coker? Right for the takedown.
Big gun right away.
Royce is up. And now he's trying to put the person between his guard. There goes that kick to the back, right on the...
Going right into the kidney there.
Exactly. Yeah. Ken's got his right leg up, trying to prevent Royce from getting his left leg over, and now Royce has him in what appears to be the guard position. Royce takes the mount. That's exactly where Royce wants to be. Now what Royce is probably going to try to do is get his left leg over Ken's.
How's he going to be able to do that if he has his weight above like that?
Right, now what he's trying to do, what I think Ken is trying to do is keep Royce at
Watch that leg. Ken's going for that leg again. Same thing he did with his previous opponent. And Royce, watch this. There goes Royce. He looks like he's going for the back.
Ken's back up.
Royce, there's the tap. There's the tap. Royce actually had him in a choke from the back, and he tapped. He tapped 4 times. Bill, that was a tap.
I did not see the tap.
I saw it 4 times.
I thought
Well, here we go again.
much better.
There's the replay. Watch Ken's left hand. There's Royce's left. There's 2, 3, and I thought 4.
That's it. That's 4.
And 5 taps. And Royce has his left hand over Ken's neck, and that's why he was tapping. And there's another view of it. And that is a good back choke. One of the fundamental strategies of Gracie Jiu-Jitsu.
Oh, okay. Yeah. Now I see the hand coming around. Yes.
You bet.
Over the top
There it is.
Yes.
Very stealthy. Very stealthy.
Japanese, it's Hadaka Jimmy.
The favorite, Royce Gracie, in the fight of his life here against Key Tactic. How much sting he can have in those punches from his back in that position.
Well, coming in from the side, he can get a little bit of momentum, but if it's a direct shot...
Now the elbow gets working.
Now we'll go back to trying to straighten that arm out. There it is. He's tapping out. That's it. Beautiful, beautiful technique by Gracie.
The takedown.
See how he blocked that punch? You could see him grab Hackney's wrist, block that punch. And he's looking for openings. There's not many people who can lay on their back and be offensive.
That was actually earlier in the fight.
Well, like you said, he had very strong legs. Amazingly strong. You wouldn't know that.
And he uses his whole body as the weapon, as you said. Well-rounded, full arsenal of attacks.
Royce, it looks like he's got some straight to
He might go for a suplex here if he can get his weight on him. Royce should just sit down and we put all his weight so he can't lift him off the ground here, yes.
And right now, the endurance factor is playing such a role. You're looking at it, 4.5 minutes. We've never seen anything like this. This is half the total he had in 2 UFC bouts.
Totally unexpected. Royce is trying to get the arm.
And look at this.
He's trying to get the arm here.
He's trying to get an arm lock.
He's got him. Timo tapped out.
Timo tapped out.
What a great fight that was.
Great fight. Let's go to a replay.
He has him in the arm lock. He's been trying to get it for a long time, but Timo kept his arm bent. He couldn't get it. Every time he went for it, Timo would bend his arm to keep and roll to the inside to keep the leverage from coming off.
Gracie hangs tough.
Nothing there. There's nothing there. Severn's in great position. There's no real power in those legs to be able to choke him. It looks good, but what he's trying to do is come out back door. He wants to pull himself right out from under Severn and come out the side. Dan realizes this. He crawled out to the side. Oh, he might get an elbow lock here. Severn might be in trouble now. When you raise the butt up like that, you're trying to pull the head out.
Gracie maneuvering, whatever he can do to stay in it.
That's it. Oh! He choked him out. He choked him out.
Talk to me.
Unbelievable.
Royce is probably going to want to end this up pretty quickly now. He doesn't want to sit. Well, he could do an arm lock real easily right now, but I think he's going to let him turn and go for the choke. Here it is.
He's letting him turn.
Yeah.
He tapped.
Was that an arm lock? Yes. No. Okay, he has him in a choke. He has him in a choke. That's not working. Ichihara slipping out. Let me see if I can see what he's doing here. He reaches, oh, he gives him his arm, goes in an all-out. Watch him raise his hips. And yes,
okay,
right there.
All right.
Yes.
See, the crowd was responding to the reversal in fortune.
Yes.
With it looked like Royce was being dominated, but you said no.
It's just leverage, yes.
Kind of slender.
Jason knew this would happen. Royce puts all of his weight on him, goes down in 2, and now Jason is in Royce's guard, it's called.
What does that mean?
Royce has his legs wrapped around him. That's called in the guard. So now all Royce will do is slide out from his right side. He'll scoot out on the back, and he'll roll out on the side. He's just scooting now on the other side, you can see.
Jason has focused all his energy on beating Gracie. He knew he'd face him.
Yes.
I don't know about the quarterfinals.
Yes. He's got him in this. This is indicative of the earlier match. Tries to roll him over in his position here, watch. Look how Royce's head is very close to Jason's head.
It seems that Gracie's had predictions of moves, 2 or 3 moves ahead.
Yes, they do. And if this doesn't work, they'll go to something else. It's a calculated.
I have to ask you something that still amazed me. Couldn't that gi be used against you? Couldn't it be pulled over your head, reminiscent of a hockey fight?
It can, but usually if it's pulled over your head, you can recover from it fairly quickly.
What do we see?
So I'm saying the arm lock, he'll break his arm. He's going to snap his arm. He did too. Oh.
Is that broken?
Yeah.
And here, tell me where I first get taken in.
Watch this. He shoves him over, which isn't good. It doesn't matter whatever you do, it's not good. So look at his legs on his arm. Now he just uses that leverage on the bottom, and he stretches, hyperextends it.
He's trying to tap
tapping
out
while he's standing up.
Why?
Because his arm is about to break.
Okay, I couldn't see how that was about to break.
Tap. Yes, watch this.
About 15
Watch
taps.
Royce lock the left arm. I beg your pardon, the right arm. Now he gets the leverage around his head, closes the distance with his other foot, and he's tapping from a standing position.
This is a lot of strategy here.
Yes, proper strength going on as well.
Very much so. Gerard's trying to stay as close to that fence as he can. He doesn't want Royce to get to his back. But if you watch Royce, that foot, there's the takedown. That's exactly what Royce wants.
And the crowd is going
I hate to say it, but Gerard is in a lot of trouble. Now watch, there's a headbutt.
Gerard's trainer's in there with the towel above his head.
Yeah.
Royce is just softening him up here. Now watch Royce's left hand. He's going to take it, and he's pushing hard to break. There's a bridge to break the
And
lock.
here comes an arm bar coming.
I wouldn't be surprised if an arm bar shows up here real quick.
It looks to me like it could be.
Not Bill. He's going to his back. There's that left hand of Royce's underneath Gerard's neck, and he's.
And Gerard has his chin down.
These Gracies are anacondas.
There you go.
He's on the back, and Gerard is in a lot of trouble. Now, what Royce is going to do is try to get Gerard to raise his neck. I bet he slaps in the back of the neck a couple of times, Bill. Yeah.
See, again,
and hands underneath.
This is a major part of fighting. People do not understand that this is very strong.
It's got to be a great joke. It's over.
It's over. That was just incredible. Royce is not letting him go. He wants to make sure the referee sees that this is over.
The kick by the knee. Be very careful to go to the ground. This is what Royce wants. Now Royce will stand to the side so Patrick cannot knee him in the groin. Watch this. He cannot do it. Royce will now try to get unlocked from that right leg of Patrick. Patrick has him locked in that leg. That doesn't matter. Royce will try to unlock this. You see him doing that now. Well, he's trying to push. He did. Now he's in a man of position. It's just a matter of time. He will palm strike him. Patrick will turn over. Royce will go to a choke.
Patrick's looking at, he's looking at the referee.
This is where Royce wants to be. His head is very close, so
Patrick has not been on the ground.
That's correct.
All night.
This is not a good position for Patrick to be in.
How does Patrick get out of this, Ben?
It's very different. He has to hook his foot on Royce's foot and then turn him over.
He's taking a pounding.
Yes, he is. This is, the towel is in already. Patrick will not like this. He will not like this.
This is how he became UFC champion #2.
Now what Royce is doing right now is in a mounted position. He will let him roll over. He will get him in a position where he cannot move, and he will literally start pummeling him. This is fine. He'll get his left arm up. He's hitting him now. His left arm goes to the face, and Royce just now has all the leverage. He's locked in. His right foot is against his body so that Patrick cannot move. He'll take him down just like that. He puts all of his weight on him so that Remco tires out. He's just sitting down. He's just sitting down right now. He'll hook him, he'll take him down.
Is Remco resisting well?
Yes, he is. Yes, he is. It's just a matter of time. he'll go for the choke right away. He'll get his left hand out. He's going to pry it out. And if he grabs his hand, see his left hand, he goes over the back. Remco should tuck his chin in here to keep that. Now Royce can choke him out with his gi. He can choke him out with his gi right here. See, Royce has his gi, he has him by the gi.
Yeah.
He can choke him out just like this.
Keep in mind, both these fighters are reasonably fresh.
He has the gi. Royce doesn't see. Royce doesn't see that the gi is on the chin.
Oh, he doesn't.
He's got to pull his head up.
Who?
Royce has to, he's looking now. He has to pull Remco's head up to get the gi underneath the chin.
Well, how can the gi do that? Just work as a weapon?
Oh, absolutely. But he still doesn't know. He still doesn't see it.
How's Remco doing?
Remco's fine. I think he's, I don't know, unless the pain here, unless he gets enough of it around.
He looks like he's in tremendous pain.
Yeah, he's tapped out.
He's tapped out. And the Royce Gracie's in the finals one more time.
I think there's a little bit too much strategy. They're going to have to do something pretty soon because I think Art is a little bit worried here.
There it is. There it is. And he's on the ground. Now we're watching Royce take the mount position. And that's exactly where the jiu-jitsu man wants to be. He's on top. This is not a good place
A little headbutt to the face.
for Art.
To work a little bit of headbutt.
Look at those legs. Now look at those legs right there. Royce's legs in the back of Rappner. That opponent
good anchor.
can't get his legs off the ground. As soon as Art tries to lift his legs, Royce will strip or push on his legs. Royce will stick his leg back, disrupting the opponent's balance. And Royce, he's got an excellent base, one of the fundamental positions in Gracie Jiu-Jitsu right now.
Now also this is making one of them very, very tired, which is Art Jimmerson on the bottom because he's got to try to push him off.
I tell you what, it is no fun being on the bottom with of a jiu-jitsu man.
But I think Art's doing pretty good because he's trying to keep him as close to him as he can.
Well, I tell you, that glove is really working in Art's against Art because he can't grab.
He can't grab, he can't pull him in tight.
You bet. If I were him, perhaps he might think about taking that thing off right now.
Take a break and take it off. Whoop, he just bowed out. He just tapped out.
Just tapped out.
Did he? Oh, the towel just got thrown in as well.
That's amazing.
In UFC 3 that was unable to fight his next match. They're trying to get revenge tonight.
There it is. He's turned over. Now you look for the choke.
Gracie, a master of the choke.
It's like Jim said, it's like a boa constrictor. If you move a little bit, he cinches it that little bit tighter. And it just goes on and on and on.
The blows to the head, get that head in position, get that arm under to get the chokehold.
The Gracie family rooting him on. Referee Big John McCarthy right on top of the action. He can't stop the fight.
That's it. Tapped out.
Big all.
Oh, absolutely. As you look at this, the softening up, the blows behind the head, the blows behind the neck, always working for that position, always keeping balance, always knowing exactly what to do.